Hey friends, hey everybody at home, in the office, in the car, wherever you are. Hello to you friends. My name is Toriso Mukwena. I am an NLP self-mastery coach. I am a transformational speaker. I am an author of a book called A Provoked Mind. I'm literally just a normal woman who's just so passionate about people. I'm a lover of people. I'm a lover of I'm a liker of finer things in life. I love transformation. I love change. Yeah, I love it when people are actually going after their goals and dreaming all over again and making sure that they actually live a soft life. That's what I love. I love seeing people doing that, people being liberated, they are free, they are in good space, they are happy, genuinely happy. They are actually living within their purpose, they are unleashing their gifts, talents, passion, abilities. I just love that. I love that. I'm all about that. I'm all about change and transformation and at the same time empowerment. So I just thought today, let's talk about a little bit that has been a concerning factor to me, or a concerning thought in my mind, to say, not even in my mind, but what has been happening out there to other people, even to myself. Sometimes you find yourself in that desperate state. So I just want to talk about don't beg for business, don't beg for clients, don't beg for relationship, don't beg for friendship, don't beg for love, don't beg for job, don't beg for anything. Them don't beg for anything. And this is the reason why I'm doing this video. I want you to hear why you don't have to beg for such things or for such people. When we are in a desperate state, shoo, we're setting ourselves short. We are settling for little, we're settling for less when one is actually in a desperate state. So I am here just to say that don't beg for anybody. Don't beg for love. Don't beg for relationships. Don't beg for money. Don't beg for work. Don't beg for business. Don't beg for clients. And this is why I'm saying what I'm saying, is because of a person who begs. They are those who are in a desperate state. And understand the situation that we are currently, it will make one to literally be in a desperate state. But be wise in the choices that you make when you are in that desperate state, because of most of the time, at the end of the day, anyway, most of the time, at the end of the day, we regret why we did what we did, why we made choices that we made, why did I? So for one to avoid the why afterwards, let's be cautious what we are doing right now. And I am saying to you, don't beg. First part, I am saying don't beg for love, don't beg to be in a relationship, don't beg for a friendship. Because for me, a person who begs, beside the desperation, a person who begs, for me, it is a type of a person who actually don't know who they are. They don't believe in who they are, actually. They don't believe how amazing they are, how loving they are, how great they are, how resourceful they are, how beautiful they are. They don't realize they are the light. They don't realize that they are the light. You must understand that when you want to be, or when you are begging to be in a relationship, you are depriving this part of you becoming a blessing to the other person. Now, your partner, your friends, your colleagues must actually feel blessed to have you, because of that's how you are. You are just a magic yourself. You are just a force yourself. You are just you, and that is just so powerful. Now, you got to remember who you are when you are going through this situation where you have to beg. I know this thing, it is backed up by principles and values and beliefs, that's the core part of it. But from a very conscious state of mind, just remember who you are. When you are finding yourself in a desperate situation where you are supposed to beg for this nigga to love you or to be with you, not to break up with you, you gotta remember that, you know what? Good riddance. Did I just say that? I said it. Some people, baby, you can't force people to stay. To those who want to leave, let them leave. Don't beg. Because if it means they no longer see the value that you bring into the relationship or friendship. But you gotta have to own yourself. Remember who you are. Believe in who you are. Believe the amazing person that you are. Know that you've got something to offer to other people. Unlike for you to be desperate and say that, oh, at least one rata. At least, why do you have to sell yourself so short? Why do you have to belittle yourself? Why you have to just to settle for, mediocrity and so that's not who you are. Literally, that's not who you are. You got to remember your power, baby. You got to remember who you are. You got to realize that I am not going to beg anybody to love me, because those who are for me will be for me. Bear in mind, it doesn't end by you just saying that I will not beg, but you always have to remember and say to yourself that those who are for me will be for me. The partner who is for me will be for me. The husband that is for me will be for me. Sometimes you go through life when you use your power, it actually intimidates other people and they make you feel like there is something wrong with you. You know that feeling, right? Where you're literally just being yourself. But as you are being yourself, because of this, they see this amazing and great somebody. Instead of them appreciating the power that you ooze to them, they actually want to destroy the very same power that you have. And that can bring a whole lot of doubt, a lot of rejection with self, a lot of, like you just end up now don't believing in yourself anymore. You think maybe I'm too much, maybe I should just settle. I am saying don't do that to yourself. Remember who you are. You are not just anybody when you are just not anybody who lo gore motho ba tlo go nka for a right. Man, a go iqoqa anke o ikgopole gore o mang, and then you know what you deserve. You got to know what you deserve, because if you don't know who you are, whose you are, the power you have within you, you will just settle for anything. And I am telling you right now, and I am here to tell you at this present moment to say, don't beg to be loved or to be in a relationship or to be in a friendship. Let them go, because of those who are for you will be for you. It creates a space. It's a law of vacuum. You are vacuuming certain people so that the right people can come. Don't beg, my lady. Don't beg, my brother, please. If she wants to go, let her go. If you know that you've tried everything, and you know that from here now, I am saying you don't need to beg. It's better for me to beg in the presence of God than to beg in anybody. I am just saying, because of God is the one who convicts people. God is the one who changes people's heart. I go to the creator who created the very same person to soften their hearts. So learn to actually go and ask of God, not of begging from other people. The solution is there, where you asking God, oh God, I'm tried this one too. From here, what do I do? And if your spirit is okay with you letting go, let them go, because of they are creating space for people that are for you. It's just like when you have a closet full of clothes that are maybe old. You will not find the need to buy new clothes, because in your mind you know that my closet is full of clothes, but you don't even realize that clothes are old, or you don't even wear those clothes. So you gotta let go so that you can get more. You can get new things, yeah? So don't be desperate for that. No? The other part is that, when you're doing business, especially in our area of coaching or those people who are selling product, it's easy to be desperate and just settle for anything and even say, I'm going to do it for free, because you realize that if I don't get for free, they're going to go. Let them go. Hey guys, don't beg for people to stay. Even your clients and businesses, associates, those who want to be with you, they will be for you, my brother, my sister. Don't beg, because of a person that's supposed to be begged. You can't beg a person. You can only respect and value them and be a blessing, and find them be a blessing to you, appreciate them. But more than that, you can't, because of you are making yourself to be in a very vulnerable state. And sometimes it's not good for you to get to that level. Only God, you can go to God at that level. Anyway, that is as per me. That is as per Torisu. Ne? So I am saying, God, for those who are in business, please, don't beg for business, don't beg for clients. You believe in your product, believe in your service that you offer. Here's the thing, sometimes we buy value in a person than the value in whatever that they're doing, right? No, that is so wrong. That's so wrong. Let me say it again. People buy value in people. People don't support the people who don't have anything to offer. We always like to say that black people don't support other black people. But the question is, do you have something of a value? Whatever that you are promoting or you are selling, is it worth of a value? Nah. Or can tell black, they must just support me. Mona, you don't force people to support you. You don't force people to support you. Those who are for you will just be for you. An example is that here, I am a coach. We have different coaches in this universe, and with their different specialty, different experience, different content, and all that. But someone may charge one session for 1,000. One may charge a session for 2.5. One may charge a session for 500. One may charge a session for 250. All of these scales, they are coaches, but different scaling or pricing. Now, the person who is now rating at the 2.5 cannot go and beg the people who are at the 250. And the reason is because they can't afford you. But as much as they cannot afford you, you gotta know that there are people who will afford you at that price, because we're living in a universe that is full of abundance of everything, abundance of clients from different scaling, So you gotta believe in the content that you have. You gotta believe in the value that you have within you, and even if it's the form of a service, the service that you're offering, the value of it, At the same time, you also know the value of the content that you have. If you are like me as a coach, you know your content. You can't sell content it is worth R1 and you are selling it at R1,000. Respect people, my darling. You gotta respect people. You have to respect people, because it has to be a good value for money, right? If I am charging 1,000, you must understand there's a reason why. It's not just a pick up of a price and say, I'm gonna charge this price. For me, it's about value and it's about worth. Knowing that I believe in my content, that the content that I am offering out there, it is actually transformational, or it is actually a good content for people to share. So before you compare yourself with other people who are rating at the higher scale, check yourself, the content that you have, is it worth that value or not? If you are the one charging maybe 250 and you want to go up to the 500, 1,000, you can't just come up like that. You have to acquire certain content and experience and go through the process of becoming that person. Most of the time, people just want shortcuts. Most people, they admire this person like that. They say, in the next coming day or two, I'll be like, hey, but you don't understand what that person went through. Can we respect experience? Can we respect experience, guys? Experience is the best teacher ever than the one you have read in the book. Experience, guys. A person went through that. And out of it, they've tinted themselves and acquired the person that they are today. Knowledge, for me, it is power, right? Yeah, it is powerful, or it is a potential, but when you apply that knowledge now, it becomes powerful. Now, the people mostly who are ranking at a higher scale, it is because of they went through the experience. They applied the knowledge, not just only the knowledge, but they went through it. They processed it. They journeyed through the content, and there is just so much value in that. There is so much money, or there's so much value in experience, guys. I'm telling you. For me, I'm all about experience. Those who have content is good, but it doesn't resonate to the deeper level. It's just content. They share because they want to share. But a person who has been through the journey, I applaud that person, baby, because of for me, those are powerful people, because of they were not swallowed by the experience, but they overcame the experience. And here they are now, and they say they've got tools to guide or to show you how to get there. The best thing that one can do is to value them in a form of money. If I am selling something, So I wanted to say that, guys, you don't have to beg, because of those who are for you will be for you. Now, what you gotta do if you know that you want to have a certain client, you gotta just work on your vibration. You gotta have to work on raising those frequencies in your body or in your feelings. You gotta vibrate at the certain level. If you know Horwana content is worth millions, you have to now elevate your vibe to that amount of 1,000. That's basically that you gotta do. Elevate elevate the vibe to the value of, you know, that I am worth this much. That's the same thing in a relationship. For you to meet your partner, you gotta know who you are, and you gotta raise your standard to where you know that, for me, actually, I am this type. But you have to be this type, can need. O ska tlo batla to be with a millionaire ka mo ha o na le ka sente. I mean, how does one attract that? How does one attract that type of a wealth or money if when you are zilch? This part of you person, you being you, it's value enough to work on enriching you. I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about enriching your mind, enriching your body, enriching your spirit, enriching, enrich you. Because when you are full, when your cup is full, you are able just to attract the type of the vibe you want. We attract our vibe, guys. Honestly, we attract our vibe. So there's no need for you to beg, Masure. Let go. Let them go. Let abatama, yeah. But then when you know those are for you, will be for you, because of you believe in who you are, you believe in the content you have, you believe in the product you're selling, you believe in your services, you believe in who you are. Your worth is what matters. Yeah, you gotta believe in yourself, guys. I mean, most of the time, I don't think people have they don't have problem with God, but they have problem with themselves. Because people know God, but they don't know themselves, that the very same God can use me. I am capable to be used by God to do 1, 2, 3, 4. But people don't do that. They doubt themselves. They are in fearful state. It's like they don't know who they are. So I'm saying, just know who you are. Work on this worth that you are, the light that you are, the love, the great, the passionate, the beautiful, the powerful person that you are. And you realize that you will attract your vibe. You'll attract your tribe. Don't beg, but just elevate you. Just elevate you. Elevate your standard, my love. Elevate your thinking, Miss Kat. Elevate your... work on you, Miss God. Work on you. And you realize that as you do you, those who are for you will just come. And therefore, you don't need to beg no more, but be you. And then, yeah, when I'm saying be you, I'm not just saying be you and be okay with you being arrogant, you being nasty, you being jealous, you being hating. No, I'm not talking about that. A person who know they are and who love themselves, they would know that hate is not my portion, jealousy is not my portion, doubt is not my portion, fear is not my portion. This corruption is not my portion. A person who know they are and whose they are, they do not vibrate in the state of... those are low vibes, those are just literally low vibrations. I'm saying elevate, nurture you, grow you, plant yourself, Miss God. As much as we plant the trees, as much as we are nurturing the trees or the flowers to grow, that is you. Work on this part, work on your emotions. Those are your vibes, your mind and your feelings. Those are your vibes. Work on that, and work on the content. Work on the value that you need to bring to people. You know that you are worth what you are worth. Don't beg, don't be desperate because of... they say that don't negotiate on an empty stomach. So don't do that. Love yourself enough and know what you deserve and know what you're worth and know who you are. And I'm not saying this thing in a form of being prideful or arrogant or whatever. The minute you see me like that, it means there's just something wrong with you, my Scott. There's something that you gotta fix within you. Again, they say people don't always reveal who we are. We are the mirrors out there. So I am just saying, check from which state is it coming from which emotion is it coming from. Yeah. So I just wanted to share with you guys that I think I did that. Like, you gotta attract your vibe, you attract your tribe by you becoming that. And at the same time, don't forget to have a mantra. Don't forget to have a mantra for the clients of people you want to attract, for the business that you want, for the relationship that you want. Don't forget to have a mantra for that. Recite your mantra daily, Miss God, and you'll just see that the universe, the creator who created the universe, will just supply all your needs according to the riches that are in Christ Jesus. I just wanted to tell you guys, that don't beg. Let them go. Those who are for you will be for you because of... you are somebody great. You are somebody amazing. I'm here to remind you that you are not for the other part, you are for this part. You are part of people who are actually living, not just surviving. Remember the power that you have within you. Remember who you are and whose you are. So guys, I just wanted to share with you guys from myself, Coach Turusi Rata guys, and it is nice to talk to you guys like this. I hope you are warm. I mean, la bona gore go a bata nna re apere today because go maruru go winter guys, go a tonya, go a bata. Go a tonya, re apareng re futhumaleng, re be safe. And yeah, I'm sending all the love and the good vibes unto you. See you guys next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share if you can. If you feel like this video was speaking to you, please share it to other people. And then, yeah, let's just spread positivity. Let's spread positivity out there. I love you guys.